So we hold our breath for Team Liquid. And we cheer on NAVI because honestly, at this point, I would almost say they were touching victory on Inferno. This could have been a pretty easy 2-0 series if a couple rounds go their way on that first map, but instead, it's gonna have to be maybe Mirage. 13th queued up as OC's already wounded. Naf's down to 79, just like Yakinder.
Oh.
And Sundai Young is clean with it. Trade back through the smoke. Simple. Swarm. Elysian OC trying to do their damnedest, but it's bit back with another answer. Perfecto soon to emerge from smoke. And he actually decides to come back onto the CT end of things.
NAVI has the bomb in the smoke. Oh, and he's getting watched.
Oh. Electronic off of the catwalk, gets that 13th queued up.
Maybe it's for the best.
Meet y'all on Mirage.
Maybe it's for the best here. Oh, man. Dude, yeah. That first half was so crazy. I mean, just look at all the numbers, the amount of 5v4s that were lost, 4v5s that were won for NAVI. The amount of attacks that just felt like there was just so little resistance. The amount of times that Yakinder and NAFLI just died without a kill in the B site. And even when they got kills later on, they would still lose. There's just nothing they could do. Ooh, okay. Just a small gift from OC. That's just such a flat half. Flat as the earth.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Leash. Oh, yeah. But Naf and Yakinder bring it back. It seems like pistols aren't enough. Team Liquid gonna play this hard mode. Every round counts for something.
Mostly dignity, it feels like.
Yeah, really. And stats, HLTV stats.
True stats.
HLTV fantasy. You know.
Yeah, I'm sure they care about that.
I told Floppy once, I said, Floppy, you're only 196 this week. And he had no clue what I was talking about.
That took me a second, too.
Didn't give a damn. Went on to have his best event in some time. And OC crack the scout. Down goes Simple. There's a little fight left here on Liquid.
I think they're actually pressing up just to find out that it's an A hit real early. I'll get that info soon.
Right. Bit of damage, but that's about it. Now that Simple's dead, Yakinder gonna go ahead and get a double.
Can Liquid bring this back?
No.
But their T-sides have been pretty crazy.
In the words of Brokey. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But he also said 8 times 8 was 16.
Well, he saved that.
That's true.
He saved that. He also just kicked the soccer ball straight at Pimp's cutout, and
That was passive aggressive.
yeah, a little bit. But if anybody deserves it. Bomb pops off. Team Liquid, that's 5. Can they bring this back? Theoretically, yes. Will they bring this back? Talk to me when they have 10 rounds.
Sure, yeah, I think we should talk then.
Yeah,
And for now, we let the Counter-Strike talk.
exactly.
You know what I
Round
mean?
by round.
Yeah, round by round.
You are dead on in saying that the T-sides have been
The
good.
T-sides have been good.
No,
They
sir.
have, when we look at them, they clearly have some good attacks. That C side was just... ugh. It was the opposite of Navi's T-side. That was the problem, is Navi's T-side was clearly good. But I feel like there definitely could have been a better CT side there to make it harder. That's the thing. Not one of those close but lopsided halves. Just lopsided. Another empty site here for Liquid.
Yeah, so they'll keep racking up the easy ones.
They're really raining hell down now on Navi.
Nitro trying to survive as long as he can. He's serving up a distraction for every member of Navi. He's got the whole team coming at it. And, ooh, not half bad. Trying to reclaim some of them stats, but after 3, he goes down. Naf looking to pick up the last 2 kills.
On your birthday, you should get as many ecos as possible, I think.
Nice jump.
1 damage.
Oh, and NAF sees a little sliver. That's 6. 4 to go, and we'll talk. 13 kills on NAF, Yakinder, and Elige. This is the winning formula, right? This is what's supposed to happen if Team Liquid are going to put up victories versus the likes of Navi and anybody else. That's the core, okay? Nitro did the heavy lifting on Inferno. He gifted them what was a very nail-biting win.
I think the winning formula involves OC, though. And for a while, it was really defending some of the weaker performances. Well, here, another T-side attack. Nitro up front, lots of damage from him. Saw one escape the pit. A great HE. Wow.
Done. And the spam that comes right with it, perfection on long from Navi. And it does take 4 bodies to do that. What it does is open a door elsewhere, and sure enough, Yakinder, already prying through those mid doors, could just transition this hit into the B site.
But look at this. Symbol's already ready to push through long, phasing the smoke with the rotations coming back, and the T's haven't made a move just yet.
Yakinder has to give up his angle.
This is called eating it too. Oh, but a great shot here.
Doesn't make him fall all the way off, and so Yakinder maintains that mid control. He's going to keep Elige out of it. It really does fall perfecto, and he goes down empty-handed.
Oh, okay.
They go ahead and get in before Simple can really cause a stir by pushing through those long doors. The fact Yakinder picks up that kid in mid, I think that's the big one.
Yeah, that was a nice one on Bit for sure.
I thought the Molly pushed him off, but he still finds the gap to work with, and Team Liquid on the cusp of 7.
Yeah, it looked like they may have been moving too slowly at that point with how active Navi were. The fact that came away from long control with that 5v4, so okay, that's good. But hey, a 7th round here for Team Liquid. But we'll talk at 10. Circle back.
Yeah. I'm taking notes in the meanwhile.
Right. Who's chasing who?
Osy's like, I just...
Did he have an op?
No, MP9. I think.
Okay, okay.
I think.
I mean, like, besides, like, he didn't just have a Deagle, right? Deagle MP9? Interesting combo. T-side.
Oh, right.
Well, now he has one.
That's what matters. I'd like to think that if he was saving an op, he wouldn't have stayed solo in the corner of car. That's my take.
Why not?
I don't know. Seems dangerous.
Well,
That
yeah,
reason,
dude,
exactly.
MP9 runs out into the site.
They scope up. Yakinder, he's got the entry. Down goes Simple.
Ooh, that's one of the best players
In the world.
in the world ever.
And Yakinder's just kind of doing his thing, right? We've seen him pry through mid doors. This time he just goes up catwalk looking for the opening kills, and he gets it.
Yeah, I mean, this is middle of the map control here for the T side. Oh, but they're leaning towards A, and this is really hard to figure out, I think, how fast they're ready to take long control, and they're walking out. I think that Navi, they could expect this to be some kind of B hit. One goes up cat. I think they might still not be sure.
Well, Sumdai Young's watching long corner.
Yeah, he's spreading back. Oh, he gets the headshot.
Minimizing himself here. Here's the footsteps. Easy pickup for your Kinder. But Sumdai Young barely alive after he successfully stops NAF on the corner. NAF and Elige down for the count. Molotov destined
default.
for Sumdai Young. That should burn enough. Oh, he jumps down into the corner. So a little bit more space on site given to the T's. OC looking to connect shots. Sumdai Young boosting up, and it works. Nitro gets cleared off ramp, but Yakinder up from mid, denied.
MP9?
Trains, and automatic is not in the server. It's electronic with the last one.
Perfecto killed your Kinder with an MP9
How?
from elevator. What? That was Yakinder locking that up right there. Coming through on CT, that late lurk. It's a great first shot from SDY. Is the first point of contact on this hold. Oh, wow. The boost is perfect. Yeah. Dude. Oh, well. Not much room for error or unlucky rounds. And I think Liquid actually set that one up quite well with their long take. but shine through of individual brilliance from SDY. And a ridiculous long-distance MP9 headshot. And suddenly, they're not in a great place. A bit could serve as a bait for your Kinder. We'll see if he clears this properly. Flash is great, and he's aware of both sides. Actually, a leash behind him with the assistance.
Nicely done. Next up, Perfecto, also bested. Nitro gets him for basically free, and Yakinder's going to continue to tear things up straight into Simple. Naf going to hold on to the long control, so Simple's off is not a guarantee in the next one. Again, we talk about margins of error, nearly non-existent, but Liquid will take an 8th.
That was another great round. Could have listed the save, but just this op out of Simple can be enough to win you match point. We'll see if he can hang on to it. Players on all fronts looking for him. They want him dead. Highest bounty possible.
Okay, one shot from the USP.
Yeah.
And Simple's still hanging on. Here we go. Elige helping out Yakinder through mid. There were a couple of MP9s in that round for Navi, awkwardly enough.
Yeah. That's excellent cover. But they've nullified the save. They're going to let Liquid get to, you know, potentially give them a chance to get into double digits at least, and then we could talk.
Naf, all too easy, but Sundai Young's nice and close. Nitro. Down they go. 5 smooth frags out of Liquid, and now on the brink of 10.
And I want to know, like, do they think they can win? Climb back into the game. They've won a couple of hard-to-win rifle rounds. The one round they lost was still a good round, good setup. I want to extend that same credit to Liquid that I did to Navi, who lost on Inferno, where I feel like they were the better team when it came into that T side. So far, what we've seen from Liquid is solid. That CT side, they got to bring that back to the workshop and break it all down, figure it out. But so far,
Analyze some.
They look totally confident. They're looking cohesive. We saw what those T attacks look like on Inferno. We actually, at Rio as well, their T sides were looking a lot better too. So maybe they reasonably think they could get back into this match. But before they do touch 10, Navi have almost everything they need to stop Liquid.
Couple more to work. Oh, it's fast from Naf. Nice nade, but OC.
Ooh.
There we go. His 10th kill of the map. A critical one at that. Gonna hang on to man advantage. Perfecto has Simple not far off. Bit drawn away from the A site. Going up catwalk. He is the proactive piece of Navi this round.
They're going to phase this. They walking?
Watching. Big pop up. Oh, and Yakinder. Nice trade frag. Keeps that one nice and clean. They wait. And Yakinder actually catches contact against Simple before the smoke even plumes. Wow. AWP grabbed by Bit. A save is called, and now we can talk.
We can talk. I think we can talk now. That's 3 really strong rifle rounds and 1 round where they arguably were the better team up until the point that they lost. That gave Navi 14. And Liquid, in a buy-save rhythm, you know, they don't have room to spare, so potentially a world where Navi just get 2 rifles to stop this from tying up, and they've lost the majority of the rounds in this half so far. Wow, what a shot from Yakinder.
This one must be
more than 1, too, yeah.
OC with a nice little flick.
It's crazy how people's aim can just change up half to half.
Pushes Yakinder into the 20 frag mark.
They're keeping it calm.
I think it's
They honestly didn't look too flustered even when they were just losing in that first half. Maybe they were just actually waiting for T-side.
I guess that's slow burn belief. Like,
One
we
round at a
can do
time.
this, and at the moment we are.
Yeah.
And if you lose at this point, so be it. Mirage on the horizon.
So the saved op again. And Navi are, of course, capable of just on a half by winning as well. So we'll see if they can do that.
Nice and aggressive here. Simple also a part of this lower tunnel setup.
Well, they just, yeah, they get all the way into the B site. They don't overthink this.
Oh, nice trade. Simple ready for that. Goes in deeper. Has to fall away. NAV picks up electronic. OC nearly dead. Both off somewhat wounded, but OC definitely on the worst end of that. Retake needed, and NAVI, you got to think about whether you even have the tools for the job. Smoke, incendiary, no kit. They're going to have to let this slide, and now Liquid are within 3 of a 14-all game. NAV caught flap at his gums, so the pistol of Some Die Young can escape. But at this point, not much matters other than the round outcome, and this is Liquid's 11th. Just a transition into the B site with that lower tunnel presence.
Yeah. That really changes the story. I mean, even if this goes to a map 3 at this point, which of course seems like that's still the thing that's probably going to happen. Well, you know, it's not a 16-4 loss anymore. It's Liquid showing that they're still somewhat resilient. There was odds for them on Dust 2. And they're gonna fight. This will be a tilting way to lose if you're Na'Vi. Semi-final spot on the line. 3rd timeout called. They've been hanging on to those.
Thing is as well, right? For Liquid to guarantee a spot at World Finals to round out their year, they need a top 4 here in Copenhagen.
Right, which would be instant off this win.
Yep. Imagine a comeback into that. Top 4 here.
Well, they kind of done the hard part. They're only a few rounds away. They've already shown that they can win in this half. But I think if there's a master of adaptation, it's Na'Vi. So
exactly,
you're just giving him data when you give him an early lead.
Oh, Yukinder gonna have his hands full. Tons of damage, tons of bodies here, and a nade that finds OC. So all of a sudden, down to 3.5 players. That clash from Na'Vi off of the pause, exactly what they needed. If not, it would have been Liquid with Yukinder out easy, and potentially an opening kill.
They were getting a ton of value off the fast, long plays. Scooped a quick 5v4 twice. Now they have to do what Na'Vi did and win 4v5.
Who's going to offer up the play? Because more often than not, it's been Yukinder.
This is where we'll see if they really have been moving well, which it does feel like they have. SDY coming up close. Still 3 on A. Almost every single round like this, Na'Vi, when they were on T side, figured out to go mid B. Simple, walking back into this, easy pickup. Wow, barely sees Nafly. OC camp at the angle, one up close, SDY. It's a good shoulder peek, but a better flash.
Yep, Simple. King of this one. Bit into electronic, getting Yukinder out of it, and then Simple's internal timing was just perfection.
Yeah.
Coming back, stopping Naf, that flash in for SDY. And so all of a sudden, this little comeback attempt from Team Liquid has seemingly hit a speed bump. 10 seconds left over. Elige going to try to walk it out mid, but again, bombs towards long, so this is a lost cause. 15-11 guaranteed.
Uh-oh.
And Elige
Oh, just Rich. He just wants to try to get kills if possible. So 4 map points here now with Na'Vi on 15, looking for map 3. Looking good enough. 2 solid rounds won this half. And this one comes by the way of just winning long control early. Heavy clash where Na'Vi really didn't go for long control in the same way Liquid are trying to right now. 3 rounds on an island here for Na'Vi.
OC sent out this time.
They don't know about the blue box cross, actually. They don't clear it properly either.
5v4. Not the best map from OC, but pressured situation, and he delivered. Electronic about to creep in. OC's got himself his second. 5v3 off the op.
This one will be pricey.
And a 12th round queued up. But Simple's about to go hunting.
They can really let him sit here. Just adding some time to the clock, wait for a mistake, but if they want to go for long control, they'll start moving around the minute mark and just start working up. If they don't see any re-aggression, it'll be time to get organized. No push coming through. Final checks are going to go into place, and they hear now Simple starting to make a move as they clear out car. CTs will just assume that this is coming.
But Bomb still sits outside of the long doors, so nothing's a guarantee just yet.
Ooh.
OC finding himself a third in the round.
That's what they were scared of.
With Simple's death confirmed, Bomb grabbed Cat presence very much incoming, and OC can just lean back. He's done his job and then some.
They're thorough right now.
Kinder looking to clear out the weapons, which could have impact, but Simple still so much money in his back pocket.
Yeah, this would put lots of pressure on them, and with the amount of money left over, I think they should actually be pretty aggressive about punishing in the save like we saw Lige doing last round.
Bits out, Perfecto last man up.
Only one remains.
15-12. Clean from Nitro to end it, but this man right here, that round belongs to him. OC. It's been some time since we've seen an op round from Liquid where that's the heaviest impact, but
Yeah, he finally got out there. He wasn't just sitting in a choke point. Out to blue on the first. Not the easiest shot. Second one, just game sense. Molly doesn't go deep enough on him, and well, takes out the star from the other side. Full buy-in from NAVI. It's very expensive.
lose this one. We're looking at a 30-round game. See Kinder back to his antics. Simple. Creeping around. Oh, the headshot connects, but Simple goes one better. The bigger weapon. And a couple of missed shots. That could have been the end of Simple right then and there, but he gets away with it.
Think about running over top of him. Simple is just seeing how much time he can buy, just chilling out here. OC coming into this fight. Simple, he seems to be right about this weight. Oh, they jump over top of him. Well, they know the op is now left side mid. How much do they want to play with this? Simple starts to walk back now.
Trying to get ahead of the hit on A.
Oh, maybe he thought that they've got him locked. I think Simple made the key rotation here. We'll see if Liquid read this correctly. They go forward with the cap play. It's a losing battle.
There are 0 nades left on the side of Navi. Full belts on 3 of the players here for Liquid. But that man disadvantage, is it too much? Smokes and flashes and Elise's presence. They're gonna go out mid.
Yeah.
Oh, Bit easy with the MP9. Just takes Nitro's head clean off. It's Allegiance chance. And Bit makes that look like a primary. 3 kills made easy. Falls onto NAV. A valiant comeback attempt from Team Liquid, but after those first 15, it felt like this was Navi all day, every day. And sure enough, with Perfecto backside, it is. An eventuality here on Dust 2 as it comes to a close, 16-12, 21 kills for NAF and Kinder alike. But this matchup, this head-to-head, deserves a map 3. And so we'll
absolute stomp for NAVI, but Liquid did battle back, but it was never meant to be. Pimp was sat in the green room with me, and you even predicted the score. You said 16-12, and I said, no way, it's not going to get that close, but it did, and Liquid is still showing signs of life.
He's had good moments here and does too. It's starting to look good for Sunday.
Now, you were criticizing him, and a lot of us criticized
Right here in the highlights as well, not afraid of going for duels, not afraid of making plays. And what we saw at the major was not necessarily simple playing bad, it was just simple not being the best of the best. And sometimes we are, I guess we're used to him being just so much better than everyone else that, you know, occasionally when he's not, we're like, what the hell is going on with Simple? But already now, you know, he's had a little bit of a break, he's coming back. Now we haven't really been practicing, at least that's what some Seen the unlike heroes from Liquid do well. Nitro on Inferno, the first map, dropping 31 kills. He was okay on Dust 2 as well. We see Yekindar yesterday play some solid Counter-Strike. So if you want to play that game of, oh, if all the players are activated at the same time, which is not likely to happen, then Liquid can also, you know, monster a great team. They have a great setup. They have a great synergy. And I think Londers have mentioned it many, many times throughout this tournament already. The spacing and the synergy between the Liquid players seems to be better working in a better flow right now than it was at the majors. So NAVI will still have to be very careful of these guys on screen because they're playing good Counter-Strike.
And are we going to be looking more to OC now? Because right, we've had these moments from Mirage, we've had these moments from Yakinda.
Yeah.
Nitro came out with something we didn't expect. Now, surely on a map like Mirage, is where we need to see OC deliver to that level.
I said it yesterday, and I'll say it again today. I've been a little bit disappointed in OC. I think there's been a lot of praise around him. We've seen glimpses of it as well. I referred to it yesterday as well. At the Pro League group stage, he was one of the worst performing players in the entire tournament. At the playoff for Liquid, he was one of the best performing players in the entire playoff. So we know that he can do better. We have seen him do well, but he's going up against Simple. So I agree with you. We need to see more from OC. You cannot be an AWP player on a top team in modern days Counter-Strike without contributing. You're too expensive, and you can't run around like a decoy like Farley did for Astralis for the vast majority of his time. You need to find impact, otherwise you are going to struggle against a team like Navi.
And look at that there, right? The stats you see right in front of you tell that story, Pimp. This is the problem right now, especially when you go up against a Simple who's activated.
He has the ability. Now let's see it on the server.
Let's see it on the server indeed. Let's see how this is all going to go down. Mirage is the decider. Navi look confident on Dust 2, and they need to carry it forward because if there's any holes, any gaps, Liquid will try and exploit it. It's time to see who's going to be getting that semi-final spot and who are we going to the quarters when we come back from this break.
Let's go ahead on Mirage and see if things can maybe even out, if we can get back to the realm of normality.
Yeah, I think this will be the great equalizer. I think it'll be a strong map for both teams. I think Dust 2 should have been. It was particularly weird just seeing the CT sides from Liquid there, but in my mind, seeing the T side come back, even though it was a fake comeback, because they looked like a brand, they look like the roster that we saw on Inferno. So it'd be an interesting problem to see Liquid struggle a little bit on CT and have more success on T sides overall. But I think it's almost more impressive, you know, to watch a team put together rounds like that on the attacking side. And so, well, this is what it all comes down to. I think I'm fitting into two teams who have shown considerable strength in this tournament to bring it on Mirage, and whoever wins gets a semi-final spot. That is no small prize.
No, sir. No, sir. Obviously, NAVI had to beat Fluxo to set up this matchup. Liquid had to dispatch of that of G2. Elige will open up here on Mirage. Of course, knife round won by NAVI. They picked the defense, and Elige said, I'm cool with that. Whips out the Glock, and 2 kills deep already.
Yeah, that's a P250 showing its value right there.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that's the better version of the Glock. $300 worth its weight in gold.
Yeah, I think he was one-shotting him, which I'm not even sure it does that max damage, but okay, the CT's pressed up and CT and flank. I get the flank kill.
Yeah, it's the big one. It all starts to unravel here, but P250s can just punch right through that Kevlar, and with so much damage done by Elige, NAF finishes it off. It's electronic into the 1v2. Oh, Nitro, barely alive. 11 health, toying with him, knifes out, and Nitro survives.
It comes
11 HP.
Jesus, I need to do that. Cool gun swap in a CT spawn to press forward, take out Bit back there, and Electronic had a 1v2 pistol round win on Inferno with the dualies. Retaking the B site, felt like that was going to happen again. Would have been 3 on the round for him overall. And everyone was running out of ammo all throughout this pistol, spamming like their lives depended on it.
When you see that knife out and that man's coming at you, Nitro's heart sinks for a moment, but he'll survive the test.
Oh, interesting. Look at this. Fast B split met by 5 CTs waiting.
It's the right call out of NAVI.
It is. Now, they should be able to show that it's still hard to win from these positions. With the proper split coming.
Gets there in the end,
Yeah,
and all good.
So we see right there, it's even though you have 5 CTs, there's not that many good spots to stand in. So it's not a bad idea for NAVI. They met the pace. They had the right read on the exact round coming, but having those cat angles open, especially towards bench, all the middle of the site cut through means that if anybody hanging out on any pillar, they can't move almost at all. So it's the perfect way to support the B attack coming out of the apartments. Liquid lock that down. They don't even lose anybody, actually, right? Not a single kill. So
Perfect.
yeah, NAVI, and those kills actually result in directly into utility bot in this round. So NAVI will have the least amount possible.
Already chucking out a couple of smokes. Electronic wastes no time to press in. Bomb within Palace next to NAV. Kinder wasting no time. Again, remember, double Mac 10 still held between him and Nitro. And it's going to go nicely for Simple. Queues up the kills towards Palace. Nitro doesn't clear his corner. And Electronic and Simple, well, it makes it look way too easy. Oh, hello. Elige going to try to chase down Simple. Electronic gives great cover. And it's the 2 kings of NAVI to stand tallest. So M4s without utility, still very much enough.
Got 1 HP at the end of that for Simple, and he locks down the final kill as well. And how many kills did he get? 3 or even 4? Here's the first one.
I want to say him 3, Electronic 2.
Oh, wow. He really dealt with that all by himself. My God.
Sometimes it's better not to have nades because then all you can do is shoot.
Right. Sun's out, guns out.
And he blasts them away. So Team Liquid early round loss, but hell, remember, just those Mac 10s, the real freebie of the previous. But now we got grenades on both ends. A couple of kits between Simple and Electronic. And a quick underpass play from Yakinder. He wasted no time getting up connector last round.
Yeah, they're not ready, I think, for this. Well, actually, sorry, they are watching. Bit is careful. He knows he would be making some kind of play in the underpass, so he's got eyes on it. Now it gets dangerous in the underpass if they push them off of top boxes, so NAVI doing a really good job here, putting pressure on. And the way to stop people from coming out of underpass is to put pressure on top mid.
It's a good amount of pressure, but also not going like all out, right? No run to the top of middle. Just prying eyes and pokes from all sides. Yakinder
Ooh, there's still one right side window. No molly coming down. They're not smoking this either.
But the smoke does come up just when they need it. We've got SDY trying to skate beyond. A couple of players inside of the catwalk gonna boost over towards bricks. Khan is occupied by Yakinder. Alige is doubling back from underpass. He could be the one caught from these boxes. Not to mention, again, Simple is still in that corner.
But look at this. They don't even have to use their connector players right now. There's still 3 coming out. Palace and A ramp.
Alige picks up one. Yakinder, goes unchecked. And SDY almost had the presence to hold it, but such little HP on what's left of Liquid. Simple could still go huge. It's the same 2 players that dismantled the round previous. And Simple tucks into the jungle, Electronic by his side. OC.
They could swing on this, actually.
Open plant, he gets away. Or at least with the plant. His life, not so much. 32 HP Yakinder pressed into the smoke and across towards stairs makes his spot interesting. He's worried about the window, but just got back around into mid at the perfect timing.
Hold on a second. They're waiting. He's waiting to get re-cleared, and he's right. He's dragging them out. He's buying time off the clock, and now they're leaving.
Well
and now
played.
he could say that maybe they think, oh no, he had the knife out.
Simple stuck around. Nitro swings, goes down, and Electronic pieces it together. Electronic leaves, Simple stays. Yakinder nearly.
Nearly. Oh, and that's why you should almost never take your knife out to win a little bit more time. It is such a minuscule amount of time, especially while walking in terms of increasing your movement speed. And right there, Simple dies in this position. If he doesn't come back and re-clears this, Yakinder saw him, pulled back, pulled his gun out, and died because of it. And he actually made such a good play in leaving connector, but not actually going for some kind of big wrap around to A ramp, which I think he made Navi believe for 1 second. Game already delivering.
Yeah, right? Action-packed map 3.
They fought as hard as possible to win connector, and I was very surprised they were able to do it, because Navi are doing a good job of hanging around, but like you said, not overcommitting. And now Navi can start to really put their foot down on what they want to give up. Not great guns here for Liquid.
Singular AK on Alige. Decent enough utility. SDY on the receiving end of the execute. Bit's not too far off. Remember, it's got to be Alige, you'd think. And he is the front runner of this pack. Bomb planted, not stopped at all. Bit actually gets caught in connector, and that's a second gun. Does anybody grab it? Nitro's not too far away.
This Apex position is a key position to be in, and they have connector control, so it's going to be hard to scale on them.
2 jungle, 2 ticket. Around Liquid have no business winning. And, of course, could still easily lose. Naf's been found out towards Palace. They should be cautious of connector. Bomb planted in the open. Alige just tucked, swings, gets another. But it gets traded out by Simple, and this one falls to OC. Perfecto, no kit on him. It needs to be Simple to defuse. But Simple...
He can't find the bomb.
Oh, God!
It's going to come down to the wire.
Is that the second that he just lost, or does he still have it?
Oh, he can't!
No! Lost track of bomb and smoke, and Liquid with the robbery.
Wow, the bomb planted opposite default. He's holding E running around, but the smoke is enough to actually make it too hard to find. That is an unfortunate state of affairs, but man, we look at this round, we look at Alicia's opening kill. The fact that they just spread the site so fast. Got connector control, got window control just for a second. They delayed because of that map control, and they did it versus Navi, who had a severe gun advantage. I mean, they had everything going for them right here. That was incredibly impressive from Liquid. Another solid T round coming out of them, and just a litany of T rounds across these last 2 days. So impressive, and they go right into a timeout. I think not prepared to get right back into the action so quickly. Navi suddenly on the back foot. This is a great start for Liquid.
Great start for everybody watching.
Yeah, seriously.
Some crazy rounds already. And don't blink, because if Liquid can pull off the single AK win, then the double M-Force here between Simple and Perfecto is also enough. Simple off to an 11-2 start.
Yeah.
Just lost track of bomb. If not for that...
Yeah, it's one of those things. You can do 10 things right. You make one mistake and none of them matter. So here's an interesting move. Simple facing the smoke up on Cat. How far will he push? It feels like he's going to do something tricky, but OC has coverage right now on this push.
It's being held. The Liege comes out from the bottom of middle
and
as
he
well.
can clear top mid here. Actually, he's going to see Simple in a
doesn't-
second.
Okay, yeah, better late than never. One of the guns down, and a Liege. A trio of kills inside of middle. racking them up one after another. Nitro catches the apartments push, and now it's just about getting that second rifle out of the hands of Navi. Bomb, though, on OC was just nearly presented to Perfecto. He'll kill the apartments player. OC doesn't leave, instead takes his head clean off, and Liquid for too early.
It's another great display of protocols out of Liquid. I mean, that looked like a move that could net Navi something, but we see a Liege coming in. It was never about Yakinder at top mid. It was never about OC holding that flank. It was just about supporting this Liege push coming from underpass, and they covered every single thing off of that. Even if he had died without getting all three, they certainly would have traded fairly easily. And now another buy comes in for Navi, but it's simple half armor, no nades, no kit in play for anybody on the CT side.
Not ideal. Nade with Alicia's name on it. Oh, Yakinder, how dare you? Walks right out. SDY gets pinched from both sides, and then Electronics able to grab the kill right back.
Yeah, they kind of need to establish utility before continuing with this attack because of CT spawn. It's wide open, and Simple is taking the space. They're going to run right by him, not expecting this rotation to come in.
But Nitro's still tearing it up, and Elise just caught the kill. He jumped out of apartments into the cap play, now splitting and pinching upon this A site. Electronic is pinned to the wall. Look at the health. The health is so low for Liquid.
The molly comes in from Cat, gets Electronic out of connector. Simple on the roam here. Him and Electronic just trying to figure out where's the space. There's so much chaos. They have created a gap, but are they going to be the ones taking advantage of it, or are they going to be the ones getting caught? And it's the latter.
OC finds timing.
He was last known inside of Con. Electronic.
Speaking of ladders, climbs up, but is blocked off, and Elige will not present himself. Wow. Plus, the bomb just got grabbed. Remember, that was in the open. Nitro very well could have just been caught, but because Electronics trying to find that roaming Elige, who is 10 and 4 now off of what was a crazy B to Cat drop.
Yeah, that was so fast, too. I mean, how often would you see lurks in that position take their time and try to get into the post plant? Well, Elige getting out that early, it just felt like so hard to predict that happening. And that aggression just pays off in dividends here for Liquid. So how they chew through a round that, I mean, Navi invest fully into, don't have a lot to work with, and it's a quick round. That should actually feed into the fact that they're low on nades, so it might not feel like they're low on nades. But not even a chance for the retake. Liquid happy to take all the early fights. They are winding Navi right now. 5 rounds to 2. And I talked about this position with JKS earlier today, playing triple. Once you even get spotted, if it's a shoulder or, you know, that long barrel of your A1S sticking out on one side, you are totally screwed. You have no way to swing without supporting flashes, and it's a dangerous position to play if you're anchoring versus rifle rounds, especially when you lose connector control.
Electronic, all right, wants his fight and just doesn't get those eyes up fast enough. So M4 down in the dirt real quick. A Hail Mary of a round here trying to stave off Liquid's 6th. Now when it comes to an abrupt halt.
Looking for the action inside a middle, but now they just have, you know, gun in an unrecoverable spot. And Liquid can actually talk about trying to get rid of these, but they're still going to be concerned about. So they're just going to leave Elige as kind of the warden at top of mid to make sure that if the guns get taken, that they'll get punished for it. And if Navi aren't looking to win the round, then this is their only priority, is actually get these guns back later on if possible. And with Yakinder locking off the B push, Elige has the, you know, very few fights that he has to even be concerned about. And now they have a chance to kill them on A again. Super good protocols on display here for Liquid, time after time.
More pressure, Perfecto. What can you do? Gun is still being watched by Elige, of course. So no point for Bit to try and run out and get it. And it looks like Team Liquid are just going to sweep away the little remains of Navi. OC finds the final frag, 6-2, secured with 4 players up as well. Exactly what Liquid would hope for, countering out Electronic straight out of the gate.
And it's still not even a round where they have lots of money. Or like, no one on the server on the T side right now has, or CT side has 6K. So we might not even see an op. I mean, it's possible we go glass cannon, everyone else gets nades. But I can't help but feel like, I mean, the op will make a big difference if they want to try to grab it. Susceptible to all types of plays now. And I think Liquid know this. They have to just pick what they think is best. I think the speed at which the Liquid are hitting mid as well, it's getting scary to try to push for early map control and wait things out. I don't know. Normally you do that if you know the mid is coming, you push an extremity, but Liquid are moving so fast right now. I think Navi look at this mid control as an opportunity to frag as opposed to just get map control. But they aren't really keeping up. Oh, damn.
The hell?
That's a blinder from Bit. He came out pre-aiming the boost right there.
Okay, OC gets deleted. Only Bit's second kill of the map. Welcome to Mirage.
Yeah, he was pivotal versus Fluxo. Not that it was really difficult overall, but...
Sitter for Simple.
Yeah.
Team Liquid kind of let off the gas pedal this round, and Navi will thrive in that. 5 versus 3. What comes next? Nitro, a silent slide to Tetris. Bomb inbound. SDY's position known as he burns out the smoke. And Naf, good wall bang.
He's getting hurt.
But SDY is still down there.
What
Flash.
a shot.
Not enough to stop Nitro from finishing off the little that remained.
They heard
Could
the
be a
scope.
jump to stairs, but Elige misses.
They can still
Now,
boost.
They're stuck on Sandwich. 35 seconds. Up comes the boost. Simple. Straight down beneath delivers death on the doorsteps of the A site. Liquid hit by the Opper, and they'll stall at 6 for now.
16 and 5 now for Simple, and yeah, he does get that up. I mean, no matter how much it costs. I don't know if he came in with armor, someone dropped it for him. But it was important. They prioritized it, and they made use of it.
Stellar 4K from Simple that round. Those 3 shots are powerful. 16 and 5. That one's going to reverberate through Liquid for a round or two.
Again, this passive but active mid-control setup where they're not pushing but still watching everything. SDY, he's in a vulnerable position. They could swing on him, actually.
Just like that.
Yeah, and OC trades from Palace as that smoke comes out.
Flash over. Nitro caught in the open. So the next CT fast enough. Simple deep angle in from jungle. OC's going to be smoked off, but still emerges. And if Simple peeks into this, he could be dead to OC. Electronics clapped, and sure enough.
Oh my god.
Simple just steps into the scope of OC. Elige tries to come up con, and Bit shaves his head off. 2 versus 2 is where we're left. Perfecto with what could be an excellent flank, but the timing not there. Not enough to stop that bomb.
Yeah, we'll see if they're aware of it. OC playing underneath the balcony right now. Oh, and Yukinder gets caught crossing. That's info, at least for the CT side. Bit will be his next target. OC trying to duck for cover.
Missed shot. Bit still smoked off. OC pelted by the nade, down to 2/3 his HP. Yukinder, oh, he sees it on the smoke. Bit gets popped, and now Perfecto trying to hone in towards the stairs. It's OC with no reposition, a smoke inside of the site. This could make things weird. Time is of the essence. Perfecto with the knife out, just trying to stick the defuse. Glock, one shot, and OC finds him.
Wow.
Liquid, 7-3.
Masterful control of connector and that smoke, and leaving everything open. Yukinder smartly played off of the place on the map that OC was watching, sitting up in Palace. And in that entire time, they had to go through it. There was not enough time on the clock, and that's what Yukinder knew. So he traded places with his opponent. Honestly, it was a great clutch attempt from Perfecto. I even like the early swing around to see if OC went wide to stop him from getting in the smoke. It puts pressure on the op to peek early when his smoke goes down on the bomb.
And another very difficult round here for Navi. Last time it was the electronic attempt single M4. Now it's going to be Simple.
Such a better, more effective half out of OC. And oh,
So
wow.
clean.
Clean one, yeah.
And he takes down his counterpart, right? It's the Elige top frag for the moment. OC's not too far off, but even you losing that kill towards mid, so be it. It's an out-of-nowhere B commit. Perfecto with the deagle, though. We're talking about guns that can definitely be picked up for Navi.
Yeah, they want this bomb to go down as soon as possible because this very could easily come down to the clock. No kit here available as they go for this retake. They're going to want to think about it.
3 weapons. And Nitro slots into the corner on Arch. Simple catches OC immediately. And Electronic also shines. Nitro, it's a good chance. Oh, and he gets 3 on Arch. Oh, he gets them all. 4 for Nitro. Solo hold from Captain America. And B site is Liquid's this time around.
He thought he retired after Inferno, but no, he's still alive. This is insane. Look how he plays off of these angles.
It's the fact that the first 2 were headshots, Perfectos as well.
Oh, they just wanted one trade, just one guy. They had him painted into a corner and they still couldn't do it.
On the same night of his first 30 bomb in 3 years, he pulls off that 1v4. Critical as well. Again, you know, armor. Not necessarily there, but huge round. Keeps this momentous T-side rolling for Team Liquid. Guns back in for Navi. Electronic wants something to go his way, but instead Yekender able to pop him. Adelige out from underground.
Yeah.
Holds.
And no pause in the action. And I think my favorite part about the Liquid T-sides is they're not just like methodical, they're quick as well, which draws a nice contrast to Navi, who like to slow it down a ton. Liquid seem to be doing just as much, but even faster in some of these situations. Very impressive stuff. Man, Simple did the most in that last round.
You could see him kind of holding his
Oh my
breath,
God.
waiting for that last kill to come through, but
He let one by.
bits between them.
Oh, and
OC
OC was holding the whole time.
nothing else to stare towards. STY slides out, but Naf's got him right there. Immediate trade frag, and now it's Simple's chance. Fire in front, flash forward, 4v2.
How are they this good, man?
T-sides.
It's nuts, yeah. They've really put in so much work and it shows.
And a standout performance from Nitro. Something like 6, 7, 8 events in a row with just like 0.8 to 0.9 ratings.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people saying this team is Yekender right now and that they look better because of Yekender. That is not true, clearly. That is not true at all. OC had a bad first 2 maps. This map is standing way above those 2 performances already. The amount of impact he's had. T-side opping here on Mirage.
Terrorists win.
They are looking like a threat right now. And we'll see about the CT side when we get over, you know. But for now, the CT side of Navi should be doing better. One of the best Mirage teams of all time, for sure. This map would win them finals in 2021, constantly.
Once upon a time.
Mixed buy here. And they're prioritizing keeping a gun on Simple, and, you know, he's able to keep that, which is huge. Even when he's the only gun, he's getting kills. Not a whole lot of team behind him, though, right now.
SDY was on his own for a moment, but Electronic comes and joins him, so that's an MP9 and a 5.7 to hold off the A play. Nice flash from Electronic. Considering the little that SDY has to work with, that could have been enough, but Alige swings and knocks it out of the park. A-site cracked wide open. Naf finally finds a way to climb down. And there's a pause in the action for the moment, which does actually buy Navi a good amount of time to start throwing pieces over.
Yeah, but the op is in the most subdued position over on B now, working into the window.
Perfecto's M4.
Oh, shots missed. He's just running.
Alige on skates, just like his mouse. Yekender catches Bit on the fallback around through middle, and Perfecto tries to go top ticket, but down instead. Liquid double digits, 10-3.
Jesus. They can see the finish line, and they are nearly there. And the top 4 finish, again, results in a world final spot for Liquid, which comes with a win of this map. Straight up. No answers here for Navi. How can Simple be 18-8 and the opposing team has 10 rounds?
Because Alige is 15-7. OC's 12-6. Team Liquid just playing fast. Simple's top stairs, though. Shot just landed into OC.
Wow. We have like 1 foot showing. What was going on there?
I'm not quite sure. Half a kneecap. This one kind of subdued in comparison to the rounds prior.
This one's a little bit more dangerous for Elise. You could get flashed in on the side of the underpass. Yakinder. Ooh, he dislodges one at the top of mid.
Sees 2 more.
Yeah, some info for Elise. There's 3 here.
Transition into the fast B. They've done this before.
Perfecto waiting.
It worked out. They'll try again.
Og.
Not looking to make use of the scope at this point. They're pressed in too close already. Cat fights. Doesn't go the way of NAVI. Electronic picks up 1. Look at the health. How are they alive? So incredibly low. All 3 members remaining of Liquid. This, if there's ever going to be a retake attempt and success, should be now. NAVI, 2 rounds left in this half to play for. We've got a smoke on Sumdai Young. We've got kits on both players, but it's those full bars of HP that should make a world of difference. Nafly shaved down by a singular point of health. Nitro on high alert, holds off from the catwalk. He picks up Electronic, and while SDY comes through with the first, there's still 2 more to take. Slim margin of life left over. Smoke on top of the bomb, and it's just a matter of desperation. Both hands busy, and he can't stick the landing. It's Liquid on fire again.
Yeah, they wanted to run from that. I mean, they must have heard about the HP. So many players lit up, but they picked really good spots. Delayed for a good amount of time as well. Unbelievable shots being hit right now. That was a real perfect post play considering the HP remaining. And while the bomb gets marginally close to getting defused, it was 2 players on it. Just hoping and praying. Holy.
The grace of God not on Navi's side. Team Liquid shooting for that 12th terrorist round win. Electronic tries to get aggressive. Will find Naf in Palace. 5v4 to Navi. Maybe a 4th round win can end up making a difference once they take to that T side. But what a ferocious half from Liquid. Just the pace of it all.
Yeah, an interesting call out here is OC just immediately refreshes the position of Nafly inside of Palace to see if they've fallen back. And that's clearly the right risk to take. They're encroaching on connector control to get top con. No presence inside of mid. 2 CTs, maybe 3 though, in A to defend.
It's just about holding on to those little slim positions.
Look how fast they're going, man.
Vents left unbroken. Electronic spotted a long time coming. Yakinder could see those hands. And now it's pressed in against the ramp. Sumdai Young, bomb delivered to his feet, and Bit hits Yakinder. Nicely done with the Famai. At Elige, well, his position revealed. It's a 1v4 to try and close what has been a massive half from Liquid, and he's honed in on Simple. Trying to keep it sharp, he'll get the better of it halfway to the 1v4. Body still pressing into him. Oh, but the nade from Bit will send Liquid into the second half. 11 rounds on this T side. Can Navi bring this back? day of his life.
Seriously.
It's been a little while since we saw Form this wild, but nice little 1v4. It's just, you know, a drop in the bucket in terms of those electric moments from Liquid throughout that T side. It's going to be up to Navi to try and upend this one, turn it on its head, and deny Liquid. Oh, what a leash.
Man, he's been so consistent on these CT pistols with this P2000, making James smile. Holy.
Couple of kings. As Bit
Oh, I was like, where did those bullets come from?
and Perfecto work out through the bottom of middle. Pistol round here for Liquid could spell disaster for Navi. Nitro puts down that smoke preemptively. They do get out from ramp, but look at this. Yakinder is already flanking ramp. He is already nearly up and behind them. And Sumdai Young is planting on the opposite side of those boxes, so Yakinder should pick this up with ease.
Yeah?
Oh, he gets away from him a bit, but at least the kill is his. Nitro finds Simple towards Ticket, and Bit, it's his chance to shine. He's going to be relegated to the jungle.
Oh, they have a molly there. Now he's forced out to middle, and he gets taken down by NAVI.
Huge pistol for Team Liquid, and a dire situation for Navi.
Wow. That was a good round. Another good round. CT sides, like, you know, are a question. The crazy part is looking at, like, the macro stats for the CT sides. There's not really any problems there. They had a bad CT half on Dust 2. They looked a little bit worse on the CT side of Inferno. Not really expecting that to be a consistent feature. Definitely not on Mirage either. It's just more crazy how much improved their T sides look. Oh, man, it's just, yeah. And I guess this is what Navi did to them on Dust 2. You know, and we'll see what they can do here on their T side.
Simple dead right away. The hero AK changes hands to the only other member with Kevlar. So it's going to have to be Bit's responsibility now.
So, Perfecto's birthday, NAVI's birthday, winner gets to play in the World Final.
Huge pickup for Liquid.
Yeah, and semifinal spot here at the Blast Fall Finals.
You know, both teams trying to recover their failed major runs. So guaranteed top 4, guaranteed arena. Quarterfinals doesn't mean crowd. Perfecto. Oh, he'll pick up a Liege, but Yakinder in from window. And Bit relegated down to 50 health. But remember, these are guns. Better be careful. But instead, they come through with conviction, and Team Liquid a 13th.
Yeah, they touch it early. So, forced by. They'll snap to it. Navi got to put in some work right now. If you predicted any of this, you're an idiot.
But enjoy your moment. Limitation for Simple, plays with a Deeg. The shortcoming of buying that AK in the last round. Nitro with an empty utility belt. Naf jump spotting from Van with a FAMAS. And Electronic peels away.
Nitro's going to have some of the first action here. Is there a real A-hit coming in? Actually, Bomb is left back. Looks like a first tier exec. As they try to draw out some counter utility. There's not that much for Liquid to offer, however. So they're chilling.
Big duel, big duel. Oh, and with the Galil.
Clean. How did he do that?
Nicely done from Electronic. Remember, Naf is still pushed up through apps, so the rest of these 8 players do stay, and in fact, there is the follow-through. But no kills coming out from Team Liquid's hold. Only Nitro able to offer anything thus far. Naf's gonna double back around through middle, but opts not to go through T-spawn. And the bomb plants right there. Alish slides out. Bits on the other side of the smoke. He gets iced out from Alish.
They cancel the plant.
19 health for Alish, but at least that bomb doesn't go down just yet. Now they're gonna plant on the opposite end. Nobody's covered, or yeah, Electronic's out. But loses his head.
Oh my
Nitro
God.
keeps it clean. Simple still just working with the Desert Eagle, and he's lost his teammate. Nitro, 21 health. NAVI, 36. Simple into the 1v2.
He got up in a palace. What a move.
Exactly who you want here.
So little HP. They didn't hear this. They don't know where he's got off to. He's going to have a free frag, surely. NAVI going to the top of the stairs for that peak. Instant
Nice
death.
shot. Nitro, can he clutch again? Taps bomb. And it's Simple, of course, to
Man,
keep it cool.
That is such a brave move to make. Like, to go up the ladder into Palace. And so far they can't hear him, but does it just fast enough that it looks like the perfect decision. And Liquid made this competitive, you know, despite losing the control of the map and I think losing the first kill. So pretty cool that they even brought this back into contention. Navi with the smallest victory here. The bomb plant and the rounds win.
It's a start.
It's a force back, actually. Investment with pistols. And it's Afly's birthday, so they drop him the... Said, you go ahead, indulge, get an M4.
Treat yourself.
It's a feel around for Navi because they don't know if there's an investment, but it's been so quiet now. They're surely suspicious. Just holding a sliver here.
Doesn't get the damage in.
Yeah, it actually brings him forward, though. You know, he loves a fight.
CT is still hesitant to peel off of the A site, but NAV starts to run over.
Yeah, they're not taking any ramp control, but they're starting to get nervous about B anyways. So we'll see how far they go.
It's justified.
Oh, he's just saw them all now. At least two this late into the round. They're just going to start moving.
Bit tag down to 60. Here comes the commit. Molotov on Van to ensure nobody's close. We got pistols in the pocket. Scout still within the mix, but SDY at the front of the push. It's NAF in with the double. That M4 worth its weight. And now OC also down. Scout does find Electronic, and it needs to be Nitro. 1v2 on the flank against Perfecto and Simple. You'd think this is too much to ask. But Simple just looked away. One head spotted. Nitro gets closer. Misses his chance. Simple pops up. Simple still trying at 50 health to hold. Oh, he knows.
Oh.
Could you imagine?
Imagine, dude. That would be the ultimate message.
It's not every day of the
This
week
game is over. That's what that would have been.
that Simple's hiding from Nitro.
Yeah, seriously. They put up a pretty damn good defense off the back of these Nitro M4 kills as well as they scurried over. Yakinder playing heavy for info. That really benefited them.
Last 3 bullets before the Deagle comes out. Finds its home
Well, he scared him.
between the eyes of Nitro. And straight into round 20, Electronic picks up Nafly towards those mid windows. So wasting no time, Simple starts to slide out into the Tetris. And there is no tools to stop Navi from getting number 7.
Oh, off on a cat. That's a decapitation.
Bomb has been planted.
Simple up to 23. And Yakinder, a very lonely USB, takes one down, sees a MAC-10 in front of him. And the game is 13-7. Navi keeping a good mood about it. They know they have to play their hardest. They could still get back into the game, but Liquid already promising signs how close these last couple of rounds have been with basically nothing to work with. No op here for the CT side. No kits either.
Guns and barely nades.
Surprised to not see a single kit.
Heavy forward stack. Kinder trying to press into the Palace. They better hold ramp, and there's 2 players to do it, but they're worried about the flash.
Oh, it's his own flash.
It blinds Perfecto. SDY comes out, but OC off of the top of stairs. Man advantage here for Liquid, and Electronic finds an opening into the B site, calling back Simple
And
with bomb.
Here's where the kit could actually play a factor. They're not prepared to go for a retake. Good amount of control made. Simple with nice time, I think, to get over here. And
NAF's underground.
yeah, we'll see. Oh, he's going to cut this off. I mean, this duel is understood. And both for the TNCD side, Simple clearing this out carefully. Could easily catch this off. Wow, there it is, right in the dome. And actually, Elige is going all the way around, and you... Whoa, they're both going to end up going for the big flank here.
Double in from App. Simple still holding and waiting.
40 seconds, and this is actually the right read. I mean,
Next one.
oh, okay.
Just gave it up.
There's pressure on him because he has that bomb.
Honestly, not a bad idea. Electronic has seen absolutely nothing deep in market. And while the Molotov burns on Cat, there's nothing else for Simple to watch, so he pops up, kills Osi. Now the question that remains is, will they anticipate a second in from Apps? Is that long flank around from A site into the T-spawn really truly worth it? And with a bad position for Electronic here, but no kit on Elige, he needs the kill. Oh, and he gets it!
Oh my god.
He jumps on top of Bomb, and Elige, the double flank from Apps, pays off in dividends.
That took some brain power. He sussed that out, and that bomb got planted default. It could have been planted good for Electronic. It's trying to be a missed signal right there. They didn't actually have cat control, so they're worried about that, that's for sure. This was, you know, a real cerebral round out of Simple, and Electronic to give him that good information. What a clutch. I mean, Elige had to basically had one chance to do that properly, and then it would have just been really late. What's going on here?
Yeah.
They're feeling it. That's a 14th one. And then now they'll have kits. Now they'll have their op in play. OC from the top of the stairs with the 2K M4 spray. Third guy inside of A. It looked like it was getting a little claustrophobic around the balcony area. But then Bit's flash hit perfecto.
Yeah, that made things awkward.
Ooh, gotta be properly spaced.
Made things awkward. And then with, obviously, Perfecto going down, we see the next two players both trying to clear out under balcony. That's what primes OC for his 2K mowdown. 14-7, 2 away from the win. Simple still seemingly untouchable, 26 and 13. But who else from Navi is going to step it up a notch? All the money on the line here to deny Liquid their 15th. It's been a tale of T-sides from Team Liquid. Kinder nearly dead out of the gate. Underpass player is going to hear that fall back. You'd be foolish to assume this is over.
Yeah, they're not swapping back. Kinder will actually run up towards Cat as well. Oh, they switch guns. Okay. Kinder just basically playing for information on an MP9. Can't help out too much with the weapon he has. Reinforces B, giving that M4 over to NAF. A split coming in. OC the one in spawn, this time with an op.
Nitro gets ahead. Flash negligible, saw the feet. Bit.
Oh, he's so
Still
low.
18 health, still alive. That's what matters, still alive. And pressed into, but Nitro.
Oh, he gets it.
Through smoke. Bit he knew about, some die young, that's just sense, and now the smoke fades. It's Elige on top. And from this position, 3 kills out of the jungle. Simple can't recover much just yet. Bomb down in the dirt. Electronic tries to save them. And by getting Elige, that's one piece of the puzzle, but still 4 more members of Liquid to take. And Yakinder, with such little HP, flanking Simple, guns him down and pushes this onto the shoulders of Electronic. 15 seconds, surrounded in this A site, and he knows the chance is too low. So Nitro goes big again.
Wow, and he literally has to try to save after that. That's how desperate it gets. This is insane. I mean, the amount of damage he did off of that walk, it was the timing. I mean, the last kill in the end, Bit, he's going for a desperation play. Nitro knows that he hit him as well. 22 and 13. Beating out even Elige in this map just slightly in terms of KD. And we have a broke Navi. A last timeout. They need 8 rounds just to get to overtime. They're sitting on like $2,400 a piece. It smells like broken here.
Huge round for Liquid. In terms of the bigger picture, a rebound from Rio, guaranteed crowd appearance here in Copenhagen.
Man, apart from their last win versus Navi and that big comeback on Ancient at Rio, they do not beat Navi in best of 3s.
Nope. No, they do not.
In fact, they just get 2-0'd.
And honestly, this could have been.
Yeah.
If this 16-14 on Inferno leans the other direction, we walk away from Dust 2 like, oh god, Liquid, the problem's still real.
Yeah.
If not, give it a chance to rewrite the tale here on map 3. Burn into the open. Electronics, Tech9 to the wayside, Bit, the next victim. It's 3 members left, and OC topples it down to just a measly 2. And so with these last 2 frags inside the B site, Team Liquid, a 16-7 victory, a top 4 here.